Okay, so I need to briefly tell y'all about the gang stuff that they are doing with the restrooms here in the family lounge where I sit and charge my phone and work on the case. They saw me go into this restroom before and freshen up on social media. I was telling how I had to freshen up in the restroom. So when I first came up here, there was a woman, a Hispanic woman that okay, so the camera had cut off saying my battery was low while it was plugged up at the charging port. And I know it's because they didn't want me to tell y'all that the Hispanic woman was sitting down. So it's a restroom to my right. I'm in the restroom that's on the left. When I first got in here, I asked her, I said, ma'am, can you watch my stuff? I need to run and pee right quick. And I went in the restroom that's to my right. Hold on a second. I went in the restroom that was to my right. They don't want me telling y'all about the little gang stuff they doing on me and my child. So I went in the restroom to the right and I peed and came right out because my stuff was right there. I'm pregnant. I needed to pee. So when the janitor man, he's doing gang stuff. They got all of the janitors, people doing gang stuff. Cynthia said she was raping my child with the Ku Klux Klan. And they have the entire country trying to set me up as a nasty bum on the streets and let this white woman rape my baby to death. First of all, you know that I'm being set up because why would I still be on social media saying that you said you was gang raping my child and nobody have not apprehended you yet and I don't have my baby with me? And so the man, he came in and he was cleaning this restroom and I went in that one. And as y'all can see, this restroom is clean and the restroom next door was clean as well. And he locked it. Okay, so anyway, I don't know. It seems like they might have cut off what I was saying. But basically, as soon as I stepped into the restroom, they hurried up and had somebody come bang on the door. I was on the toilet using the bathroom. They had hurried up and had a gang member come bang on the door. And then they had the Hispanic male lock the other restroom so that if I was to get up and come to use the restroom, they'll have gang members beating on the door to come in here to try to stop me from doing my hair and makeup and stuff like that because Cynthia said she was raping my baby and they got the country trying to set me up as a bum on the streets. So I had took out my little body wash and started freshening up. They had 3 or 4 gang members beating on the door and they're coming with their kids and all of that. And then so I was like, nah, y'all not gonna bully me. Y'all not gonna do no gang shit to me. Y'all been watching my channels and see where I go, to freshen up or whatever. And then try to stage it to let them do gang stuff to line up outside the door. So I said, as soon as I get done freshening up, I'm gonna put my camera on and I'm gonna explain what y'all are doing, the operation that y'all was trying to pull to have me nasty. He got the other door locked so that all them could keep coming and beating on the door. Like, get out of there, get out of there. We need to use the restroom. Why you lock a door? And they do this every time I come up in here. It wasn't like that. It was always 2 bathrooms that was open. So I ain't finna make them wait. But when somebody say they raping somebody's child to death, and I'm pregnant with another child that these gangs is trying to kill, and I'm on social media telling about it, but you want to try to come and do gang stuff to me in the bathroom, knowing that I'm sleeping outside because the country is setting me up outside so she could say that she had custody of my baby so she could rape him. That's the whole plot. So they want you nasty, the Illuminati. They just gangs. They want you nasty, racist white people and people that's kissing up to them. They want you dirty and nasty on your social media. So hold on, because I said everybody that's doing the gang stuff. Oh yeah, you doing the gang stuff. Is this door open? Is that door open?
What the?
Is this one open, this bathroom?
Yeah. It's open.
Somebody in there?
Yeah, right now one people go inside.
You only got one restroom open?
Yeah, two.
They both open now?
This one's 2 open now.
Both they open? Okay, because they weren't open at first. Nah, I'm done using the restroom. I'm just saying, okay, so he's claiming that both of the bathrooms. So, he's claiming he's got the other bathroom open now. But what I was trying to tell y'all was that there's 2 restrooms right here in the lounge where I sit at, and the gangs are watching my social media channel. So, when I first came in here, they had both of them open. And so I went and peed, but they trying to do operations to try to follow me in every restroom in the country to try to stop me from washing my skin or doing my makeup or combing my hair because I'm telling that they said they was raping my child and I'm telling that I'm pregnant. And they've been torturing my pregnancy for 50 months. And they're trying to have my family sisters, stepsisters involved with letting them lie about my pregnancy. And the thing is that even if you feel like a baby is not going to survive, it's a crime to lie about a woman's pregnancy, especially when a white male was attacking me in my apartment and I have a baby in my body that he was attacking me with, and they're denying me the medical care. And it's a form of torture to have a baby inside of a woman and then be lying about it and saying she's not pregnant, she's not pregnant. They tried to starve my baby to death in my body, and it's still alive. So basically, what they were trying to do was to try to have only one restroom open. So that if I went into the restroom to freshen up, they want me looking bad on social media. So if I went into the restroom to freshen up, they can have the gangs come beating on the door. Oh yeah, they'll come with their kids. They'll do all that to try to stop you from looking your best. Also, they want to make you look bad in establishments. They want to make it seem like, oh, it's this homeless person up in our establishment or whatever. So I'm not that big, but I am pregnant, and it's a $173 million lawsuit. So I'm not playing with people that's trying to do gang stuff around me. I wasn't even gonna go in there and freshen up. I was just gonna chill out. This is where I was at chilling. I ain't had this outfit on. This is where I was at chilling, and when I realized that they were trying to do gang stuff by locking a restroom that was clean, so they keep trying to have 2 bathrooms and 1 lock, so that they can have the gangs line up in here and then try to stop me in case I wanted to go in there and freshen up. That's gang shit. And I exposed it by the Holy Spirit. I don't have to be afraid of you. First of all, some people can say, well, you don't need to be in that restroom freshening up. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Somebody said they was raping my child and I'm pregnant. So if I go into a restroom and freshen up, it's none of your goddamn business. Period. I want to tell y'all about a vision that I had today while I was at the bus stop, because I walked up to the Walmart because they banned me from the Whole Foods. They banned me from the Walgreens because they were doing KKK stuff to me and my baby that I'm carrying. As y'all can see, I have a very tiny baby bump. Hallelujah. And I want to tell y'all about the vision. So after I came out of the Walmart, I packed up a bunch of food that I bought into my little duffel bag sitting next to me, and then I had made it to the bus stop to wait on the bus, but the baby was very tired in me, like from walking, so I needed to lie down, and it was so hot, the sun was beaming, but I passed out, and I had a vision, and I was in a room, and I saw it was something about before I woke up, I'll tell y'all the second part. But let me tell you the first part. The first part I remember was seeing Shanara Collins, my sister, stepsister, in Atlanta, Georgia. When I shot my white baby daddy, who I'm pregnant by, in self-defense, I shot him in the leg. I called Shanara from inside of the Montgomery County Jail in Conroe, Texas, and Shanara already knew he had been abusing me because I was telling Shanara over the phone, and she was like, that boy been trying to kill you. I'm going to bond you out. Well, Shanara decided that she wasn't going to bond me out and said one of your biological sisters is going to bond you out. So I was like, okay. So anyway, make a long story short, she didn't bomb me out, and they tried to murder me and the baby pregnant in the jail. God was like, tell them that they tried to murder you pregnant inside of the Montgomery County Jail. So in the vision that I had, I saw Shanara, and men was saying that, oh, we don't want Andrea to have no kids because everybody had a crush on Shanara when they was in school. Okay, why would you try to kill my baby up in me? The baby is still alive in me after they tried to murder us. They've been trying to kill it, doing gang stuff. My baby daddy want the baby dead. His mama want the baby dead, but it's my body. And my family letting them do gang stuff, letting the hospitals lie and say I'm not pregnant because they mad because I shot him because he white, and it's a lawsuit about the pregnancy. Okay, so anyway, I seen Shanara carrying around a little brown baby, and then people were trying to talk about, oh, Shanara booty so big, everybody want to get Shanara pregnant, this and that. What does that have to do with my case? What does that have to do? I don't even think about Shanara. Shanara let them do gang stuff to me in Atlanta while she was out there, let them do gang stuff to try to kill my baby and me. So anyway, I was like, it was something about her brother and something about sleeping with men, and people trying to act like I wasn't good enough to have a baby. People trying to kill my baby like I ain't good enough. So anyway, I ended up having a vision about my baby daddy after that. And my baby daddy, or it was a male that was like seeming like my baby daddy in the spirit. And he was like, Andrea keeps showing her stomach, tell her to stop showing her stomach. And it was almost like he was talking to God in the spirit, like we were both in the room. And I had on a black dress at the bus stop, a designer dress. And then in the spirit, like the Holy Spirit had pulled up the dress from over my stomach to let my stomach air out because I was beaming hot, pregnant at the bus stop, sweating while I fell asleep and passed out. And then he had me drinking something cool, and it was like, it tasted like sweet lemonade or something, but other people had like alcohol and stuff. And it was like they were trying to get me to drink it. But I had ended up putting some lemonade and stuff together and drinking some lemonade, and my stomach was exposed. And I walked past, and it was almost like the Holy Spirit was like, well, why do you think she's telling everybody that she's pregnant? And then I seen this little tiny baby bump. I walked past a mirror, and I saw a reflection of my stomach, and it was flat with a little baby bump at the bottom. And when I woke up, I was like, oh, well, they starved me. They had me eating a pack of noodles a day. They had me begging them for food and only getting one meal the days that I did beg them. So the other day, I only ate some crackers, and then I ate a Lunchable. So if you want to really understand why my stomach is as small as it is, you need to understand abuse. Because for somebody to lie about your pregnancy and do gang stuff, this is what I said when I woke up. I said I want everybody arrested that was close to me. I want them sent to prison, because under Georgia law, it's 5 to 20 years to do gang stuff to somebody. The baby is alive in me. So to sit there and let hospitals lie about my pregnancy for this long a period of time with the baby alive in me, it is gang stuff for my sister to know that I'm pregnant, for my stepsister Shanara to know that I'm pregnant. And God said she was doing gang stuff to me, brought pregnant with this baby. And Shakina and Larissa, my two biological sisters, know about it. And this gang shit to let a hospital lie about a woman's pregnancy for a white male that was abusing her because she shot him in the leg in self-defense, and then hope that everybody gonna starve the baby. I was lying at the bus stop the other day, and they almost starved the baby to death in me. Okay, so they did cut something off while I was in the bathroom. Because when I said he locked the door, but they had cut off me showing my stomach. I said they tried to kill my baby by starving my baby to death, and they have my sister Shanara Collins knowing about it, my stepsister and my biological sisters, and I showed my stomach. As you can see, I'm with child. And I said they tried to starve us by trying to keep me out of the Whole Foods store down the street, out of the Walgreens down the street. And I showed the bag of food that I just had to get. I'm about to show y'all the bag of food. I'm about to turn around and show y'all the bag of food. Hold on, I'm going to clip that out. I showed my stomach pregnant. They tried to starve my baby to death up in my body. I said I had to go get a bag of food, and I showed this in the bathroom, and they cut it out. This is what I showed. I just re-looked at the footage, and it was cut out. So I had to go and get us food because they trying to starve my baby bump up in the damn country. You think you gonna starve a child up in me to death? You dead ass wrong for that. So I'm trying to figure out, why would they cut that out? Like when I showed my stomach inside of the mirror, the camera was facing the mirror, and I turned to the side and showed that I was pregnant and showed how small my stomach was in the mirror. Why would you cut out that information off of my video? Stop. Like they literally tapped it to where it looked like it was recording, but it kept saying 119. I knew I was recording past 119, and then the camera just cut off when I said he locked the door, and I noticed that they didn't record the rest of what I was saying when they had it stuck at 119. And why would you cut off me showing a bag of food? Why would I have a bag of food? Because I'm pregnant and they've been trying to starve my baby bump to death. And I'm showing y'all that I'm pregnant. That's ridiculous. Now I'm going to have to go into some visions about Shanara, my sister Shanara, what I had just seen about her in the spirit. Father God, I pray that you help me to relay the messages in the proper order, because everything might not be able to fit in on this video. So I might have to leave a link in the description box. I also said that I was going to leave y'all a link of videos that I made in that bathroom while I was freshening up, just telling y'all my story about how the country is trying to set me up outside as a pregnant African-American woman, and said they were raping my child to death. 2-year-old Melbourne Halo Metter said they were raping him. He's supposed to be 5 years old. And they said they were going to kill him, raping him to death because I shot his father, Austin, in the leg in self-defense, and he is a Caucasian male. So this is why I am filming everything, and I'll leave y'all the links of the videos where I was freshening up in the restrooms here and the other restrooms where they have been trying to do gang stuff to me, to have me dirty, while telling about it on social media. Okay, so first of all, in the vision that I had today, it was like people were saying, well, don't nobody want Andrea to have a baby. Don't nobody want them to have their baby. Like, we want to try to help this white male kill that baby up in her because he don't want her having his baby. Like, even the black men don't want Andrea having a baby. They rather have a baby with her stepsister Shanara or somebody else. And I'm like, okay, but it's my body. So if I'm pregnant, it's not your business. It's my baby. It's my body. Point blank, period. And first of all, I never even put Shanara in my business like that. Now, when I called her, I was calling her as a confidant. But it seemed to me like all the women in my life wanted to try to make it about themselves and then want to try to make it seem like, oh, well, that's her life, whatever. No, but you doing gang stuff to me and my children. So now I told myself, I said, I don't want nothing to do with Shanara after it's all over with because I don't play about my kids. And when you want to try to go through and let racist people kill a baby up in me, they're still alive. Baby, I don't want nothing to do with you, and she don't want nothing to do with me because she was going to let them leave me dead, pregnant up in the cell, and I wasn't guilty. All of the charges were dropped, and they still trying to do gang stuff saying they was raping my child. So at this point, I said, I'm not having sex with no more men in the country. Father God, give me the words to speak. Because if you feel like I'm not good enough to the point where you'll try to lie about my pregnancy and abuse me while pregnant to try to kill a baby up in me, claiming that don't nobody want a baby with me, ain't nobody finna get none from me. Ain't nobody getting no vagina from me in this country while people lying about my pregnancy. So people can say, oh, don't nobody want that. That's okay because I don't want nobody in this country. I don't want none of the men. I don't want none of the women. I'm not interested in dating anybody. I struggle on my own. I do it as a single mother. If I got to deal by myself and make it, however I got to make it as a single mother until I make it, then that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not finna be sitting up letting nobody come up inside of me that feel like I'm not good enough to reproduce. And first of all, another thing that I saw was they was talking about a dead baby. Like, oh, she might as well just let that baby go ahead and die up in her. First of all, y'all was abusing me. First of all, so that'd be murder anyway. And the baby is moving just fine. Before I go into the details about them trying to commit a murder on the child, I wanted to tell y'all the baby was moving on my hand. So as you can see the little kicking and stuff. Also you can see, you can feel the hand moving, like hands and head and all that. You ain't gonna sit there and be involved with trying to murder my baby out of no daggone jealousy. God didn't show me no dead baby. So if my baby ended up dead, it'd be because of abuse. God did not show me a dead baby. This is why I don't want nothing to do with damn women that was involved with knowing I was pregnant. Larissa know I'm pregnant. Shakina and Shanara do. So to sit over there and try to have people abusing me pregnant and then say, oh, she need to accept that the baby dead. It ain't dead, boo. So ain't nobody finna sit over there and cuddle like that to no bullies. My baby is not dead. So let me go ahead and finish showing. They got the gangs and stuff coming all up in the lounge and everything. Let me finish telling y'all the visions that came from God that I'm telling you I didn't see no dead baby. So I had a vision when I was in the jail while they were starving me, trying to murder me in the jail about a baby that was so small I could fit inside of a shoe. but it wasn't dead. When I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and they had a male named Marcus Mitchell trying to help kill the baby up in Luther Landing Apartments in Atlanta, Georgia, where Shanara was letting them set me up doing gang stuff when I came out there for refuge, pregnant with the baby. I was calling Shanara from the jail and telling her they up in here poisoning and trying to murder me and this baby in the cell. Shanara was like, well, even if you got to let that baby die, just make sure you survive. Well, I did survive, and the baby survived too. So to continue to allow gangs to try to do something to a child, that's to me, first of all, they lying about it. You don't lie about nobody's pregnancy. You don't lie about no black woman pregnancy, first of all. Then got people trying to come around and listen. They all plotting on my baby. To hell with y'all. I'm done with you. I'm done with Shanara after this, because you don't sit over there and commit murder on my children. And these same people that's trying to cover up my pregnancy said they was raping my firstborn. I'm done with Shanara Collins. I saw a baby alive in my arms when Marcus Mitchell was trying to kill the baby up in the house, trying to fight me, eat up the food, set us up with gangs. I saw a vision of a baby alive. When they tried to set me up in the Salvation Army, I saw a vision of a baby alive. Just a couple of days ago, or a few days ago, I had a vision about Brad Pitt and Kris Jenner coming to me and asking why was Austin hitting me, knowing that he was abusing me while my white baby daddy, and I want him to go to jail. I want to press charges because he shouldn't have been attacking me up in my house. If somebody shot you, ain't nobody just shoot you just to be shooting you. God said I was protecting myself and my child and me, so Shanara know damn well she don't need to be trying to let no gangs kill my baby for protecting myself, period. I saw a little baby alive, and I believe it was the baby that I've been carrying, and it was very small, and it was alive. And as y'all can see, I'm very tiny, and you can see that I'm pregnant and that the baby is alive in me. You can see it moving and kicking in my belly. So they dead ass wrong to be talking about, oh, well, the baby might as well be dead. Well, it ain't dead, and that's murder. Anybody that try to do anything to this child. Just had a white male try to attack me last night. So don't play with me. You don't got the right to lie about my pregnancy and attack me with no baby up in me. That is a crime, and everybody that's involved needs to go to prison. And since they got so many gangs doing it, they got gangs doing it. They got Hispanic people doing it. They got Asians doing it. They got white people doing it. Black people doing it. Police officers and establishments trying to kill my child. I want the people close to me to go to jail. I want Shanara, Larissa, Austin, Cynthia, Joseph, and my dad, Andrew Jones. Everybody that knows that I'm pregnant and that the country is lying about it, trying to have gangs abuse my child. When this baby come out, I want to indict you on charges. So while I was in the jail, I had a lot of visions of the baby. I had a vision of a baby having to be wrapped in something because of the skin. I had visions of a baby coming out a little bit, small. I had several visions of a child that they were trying to kill it, seeing black women mad because I had got the victory and I had got the baby up out of me, and they wanted to try to fight me because you did all of that to me as a black woman for protecting myself, and I wasn't guilty on the charges. So you showing what your mentality is as a black woman. All of that rights this and rights that these black women be screaming and stuff. No, they are in gangs, and they don't need to be running around talking about rights. I need to do a quick video on abortions, because you don't do an illegal abortion on somebody. It's illegal without my consent. You don't treat me like no animal, and they're talking about y'all over there raping my baby, my little boy, like a rag doll. I need to do a video on slavery, on the slavery mentality of these people to feel like they can take my baby, talking about they was raping him like a rag doll, and then talking about they can illegally abort a child in me through that heinous type of starvation. You don't do stuff like that, and my family knows better than that. And God said that there was a lawsuit about the pregnancy, and they all really feeling like, oh, hell no, because he said it was 173 million, and he said they trying to kill a baby to black women because of how much I said the lawsuit was. If somebody starve you for 11 months with a baby, try to fight you for 2-3 years with a baby up in you that survived, and still trying to kill your baby, and your baby survived, you gonna want your money too, right? Okay, then I want my money. Do you know how many hospitals lied about my pregnancy? Do you know how many of my family members tried to have my child killed with gangs? Do you know how many police officers tried to kill my child? Do you know how many gang members tried to kill my baby with firefighters and EMS drivers? So don't tell me that I don't deserve my money. So they riding around talking about, well, it might as well be dead. Oh, then I really want the check written out 173,000,000,000, and then they think they're going to set me up to be murdered to cover it up. I really want my motherfucking money. So this is why I said I'm done with Shanara. I don't want nothing to do with her. She already tried to throw me away like Regular Ann. I don't want nothing to do with Shanara when me and my kids make it through this point blank period. Now, you see where my hand is right there? Now, as I was sitting on the chair, I was discouraged after the Lord showed me what these males were saying about me, talking about, well, she don't look like this and she don't look like that. First of all, God had said they was raping her and she's pregnant. So this is why I say I don't want to have sex with nobody else in this country. If they want to lie about my pregnancy, don't try to come have sex with me and rape me until my baby is dead. No, I'm done being raped. And he said I was pregnant and they raped me. And then my sister Larissa knew about it. And that they was letting them stage for me to be outside for racist people and gangs to abuse me for protecting myself. And it was my apartment. He was attacking me in my home, and I want to press charges on him. So y'all can see it kicking. I felt so discouraged that I looked down at my stomach after the Lord showed me how small my stomach was. And I was like, damn, I could see why everybody feel like, well, it might as well be dead now. That really show you that the lawsuit is worth what he said. You know, for somebody to look at my stomach that small and be like, she might as well just say it's dead, but it wasn't, and it's not dead. So when I looked down and I saw it kicking, I was like, let me just put my hand down there and see if I can feel anything. And it started touching me. The little head started moving, and the little hand started moving, the little arms, the little body parts. It just started moving like a normal baby. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then it gave me faith in God, to where I was like, that's mean for your sisters and stepsisters to do that to you and your children. I said, but God is good, and I'm gonna stick it out with the Lord until the end. I'm gonna let God tell me when my baby is dead, and if they want to keep on trying to abuse me until it's dead, I want y'all to know that I want to file the lawsuit, period. Even if the baby was to die in me, I still want to file a lawsuit, and I still want every last dime that God said it was worth, because that means y'all killed my baby up in me, and you tortured me with a baby up in me for that longer period of time and then killed it. But that's not what God showed me. He ain't showed me no dead baby, and it's not dead. So everybody that want to sit around plotting, I got news for you. I look fabulous and I feel fabulous. I had a vision of a white woman saying, we'll help you get the baby out if you give us the baby. You try that all up in my mouth. This is ridiculous. Like, why is this Hispanic lady over here staring me up in my face? I know why, because of that baby that's right here on this photo that everybody want to plot on. It's my body. So if you ain't never stood up for women's rights, if you ain't never been in the position that I've been in as a woman, then you don't know nothing about women's rights. You don't know anything about standing up for women's rights. And first of all, I don't care about anybody comparing me to Shanara Collins. She is her own woman. That's Troy's daughter. I'm Tony's daughter, okay? This a whole different breed over here. I'm cut from a whole nother different cloth. And anybody that tell you, baby, Tony was something else and I look just like her, and I'm extremely confident. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. The Lord put so much confidence in me when I was in the jail, telling me that it was a whole bunch of women that was jealous of me. Now I have to do another video to show y'all that I don't care about the way I look. I care about my children. I care about their well-being, and that's what matters to me. God had to instill that love and confidence inside of me, loving on me and showing me that he loved me just for who I am. So ain't nothing that nobody can say about me that's going to make me feel any less than a woman, that's going to cause me to not stand up for what's in my womb that's still alive. It's my body, first of all. So ain't nobody getting none from me. I already ain't giving nobody no vagina. But you not finna get none. Ain't nobody finna get none coming at me with that mentality, trying to say I'm ugly and that I can't have a child by a man that I had relationship with. There was rape involved, there was abuse involved, but there were times that there was love involved as well. And he knows that it's his baby. So he needs to stop with the gang shit, trying to get people to kill the baby up in me, because I'm not playing with his ass. And I'm pressing every single last charge that the book gonna allow me to press on him, because I'm tired of Austin bullshit. And I'm tired of everybody bullshit that's trying to let him get away with killing a baby. He shouldn't have been attacking me. That's what God said. Let me see. What other vision do I want to tell y'all about what the Lord said? He said to defend myself that I was pregnant. He said they was raping me and I was pregnant. He said Austin was raping me and hitting me while I was pregnant. He said they starved me while I was pregnant. He said they know how long she been carrying the baby, so everybody is acting scary about it. He said Austin could have killed my children, and I'm not worried about Shanara. Look at that baby bump. Look at that beautiful baby bump. And it's right here moving in my hand as I'm doing the video. So if God wants the baby to die, he'll let me know that it's gonna die. But I ain't seen nothing about no dead baby. The only thing I seen was that it was real small, that it had been inside me for a long time, that it was cute, that it was a sweet little baby, that he cared for it, that it was the same sibling as my male-born, that it's Austin's, that I got the right to stand up for myself as a woman. He prayed over my wound in the jail while they was trying to kill the baby up in me up in the jail. And he made it start back moving again. He know they starved me. He told me to get up and go ask for food when they were starving me. He encouraged me to eat and not let them starve me, and I did it. He showed me how to dance while pregnant. Man, he showed me so much about my pregnancy. It's ridiculous. So if God wants the baby to die, then we'll have a discussion about it. I'll pray to him tonight and I'll ask him again. I've asked him several times and I didn't see no dead baby, and it's not dead. But I'll ask him again, since people want to feel like, oh, because she's so tiny and we abused her so bad and she been carrying it so long and we don't want to pay her lawsuit money, her baby might as well be dead. Okay, well, let me ask the Lord how he feel about that. And if God show me that I'm going to have to bury the baby, then I'll just accept that. But being that people lied about my pregnancy from the beginning and the Lord been having my side the entire time, I know I should be compensated, period, for having hospitals lie about the pregnancy, point blank, period. And I feel fabulous. I feel great. I feel sexy. I'm confident. Ain't nobody getting none. I don't give a damn what people say about me. I'm going to pray to my God. I'm going to ask him how this going to work out. And that's just going to be that. And I'm still filing the charges on Cynthia for saying she was raping my baby and then turning around trying to have gangs kill a baby up in me that's still alive. It ain't your body, Cynthia O'Vera. It's not your body, Larissa. It's not your body, Shakina. It's not your body, Shanara. It's not your body, Jatavia. It's not your body, Kiana. It's not your body, Michelle. It's not your body, Christina Johnson. It's not your body, Zakia. It's not your body, Dominique Henderson. It's my body. It's not your body, Kimberly Adderhold. All these women from my past acting like demons in my life. And yeah, that's how I got it, baby. Yeah, and ain't nobody getting none either. Ain't nobody getting none. And yep, I don't even care. You could say my baby gonna die. So if you could talk about me all you want to, it's not gonna stop me from living in my truth. I'm pregnant. I'm gonna act like I'm pregnant. The baby's still alive. It is what it is. I ain't gotta sit over there and give up on my body. Even if the baby died, I still treat myself with love and respect as a pregnant woman and accept what it is that I'm going through. That's what a real woman gonna do. But it's not dead. And I went through extreme starvation. But sweetie, I have no reason to be jealous of anybody, because I can put it down on whoever I want. And they begging for me to put it down on them every single night. And I'm telling them, nope, can't have it. Boy, you're never gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. And God done showed me some celebrity men that wanna get it, that's ready to get some of this good Andrea Jones sex.